Mr. Longshot here. Welcome back to the shop, where I've got another Tooltip Tuesday for you. Today, I am making a bracket to support the weight of a turbo for this single mount setup here. And I come across a situation where I need to transfer some bolt holes to a bracket piece I'm making. So I'm going to bring you in for a closer look, and I'll show you a couple different ways that you can do that. Okay, so right here is where we need the beginning part of our bracket to go, because we need to bolt to the head, and then we can build off of that with some support for the weight of the turbo, because we don't want the tubing from the turbo kit to be trying to hold up the weight of the turbo. So the first thing I did is I made a template. Okay, just simple cardboard. Fits on there right like that. So then I traced that out, and I cut it out of this 1/4 inch thick stainless plate. So that'll sit right here, like that. But now I need to transfer those bolt holes to my actual bracket. There's a couple different ways you can do that. First, let's hit this with a little brake cleaner so we don't have any grease, oil getting in our way here. So one tried and true method is painter's tape. Now, this comes in all different colors, of course. Ideally, you want a low tack kind that will not stretch as you pull it back off. It's pretty simple. I like to have some kind of reference edge. So we put it straight across the bottom. Another piece overlapping above. Make sure it's on there nice and flat. And then I come along with a knife of some kind, using the razor here. We're just going to trim the edge nice and flush, and that will become our reference edge, so we can line it up on the bracket. Okay, so now we have options. You can take a marker and you can make an indent. You can press your finger into the holes, and that makes an indent. It's actually extra good if you've got a little bit of shop dirt on your finger, because then you're automatically going to outline your holes. Now there's another way to do this with like a piece of paper. You know, you could do the same thing, but I like using the tape because it holds itself in place for you. So then we got our holes. Gently pull this back off. Again, you don't want to stretch it and deform it. Some different brands of masking tape will stretch pretty easy. And then we can take and line up our holes. I'm trying to do this in front of the camera for you guys. So, because my hands are clean, my holes aren't outlined, but I think you can see, if I can get the camera to focus. Come on. So there's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole, and then you come along and you center punch those and you drill them out. So that's method number one. Again, you can use a sheet of paper or whatever, just as long as you have a couple edges that line up, you can get your holes in the right place. There's another method And that is using these guys. And they make these in a couple different styles. They make them with a bolt head that has a point in the center, or this insert style that will thread all the way into a hole. Come on. Stay focused here, camera. Thank you. And the idea is these center points make transfer punches. So all you do is you get the right size, first of all. Comes with this little driver tool. So set it deep in there like that. You want just the point sticking out. Okay. Now we can hold our bracket piece in place. I'm using a dead blow hammer. We now have our center points. That one didn't imprint as well. And that one's light because I didn't hit that end. My hand was in the way. So the more points you try to do at once, the trickier it gets. But yeah. So, transfer punching screws. They're pretty good. So now we can drill these and we can mount it up to the head and proceed with our bracket making. Here we go. I hope it fits. There we go. One cylinder head bracket, base plate ready to go. Okay guys, I hope you liked that quick video about how to turn a template into a plate, transfer holes to it, and have them fit the first time, every time. So appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Please let me know in the comments down below, what method do you guys usually use to transfer holes like this? I'm sure there's other ways out there. I'd love to hear about them. So let me know in the comments down below what methods you guys use. And then please don't forget to share the link around. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really helps out. Thank you.